Welcome to the 94th edition of the Off Topic Podcast. I am Koba and I am back. And I'm here with my brother, my co-host, my guardian angel.
H right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm back. I'm back too for another episode.
Do you prefer H or HT? Or what do you prefer? Or are you cool with any?
H is faster.
H? You're cool with H, huh? Because my family calls you H.
Whatever. Well, I mean, whatever people want.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
I've noticed that more recently in my life, people have been calling me Koba more than Esteban, and I think it's from the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it's Koba, you know?
Yeah.
So that's
like
pretty.
it?
I don't mind. It doesn't offend me. Yeah. I'm also not gonna be like a fucking dick about it. Like, I know CM Punk is very like, he's very specific about what fans should call him in public. Like he hates it when they call him Phil. His real name.
Phil?
Yeah, like he fucking hates it. He told Mark Maron that he feels like it's personal, like that his friends know him as Phil, that you don't know him as Phil, so that you shouldn't say that. Like, but I mean, I'm not saying he's not wrong. He's wrong for that, whatever. But
It's his.
personally, guys, if you see us, if we're not as famous as CM Punk, or more famous, just say what's up to us, you know.
Yeah.
Call us, whatever, you know.
By name or nickname.
But it's good to be back, man. It's been a while, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while since we've both been here, at
Where
least.
were you?
Know? I went to Colorado, bro. I'm pretty sure the listeners know. Anybody that follows us on Off Topic Podcast 34 on Instagram, they all know I went to Colorado for 5 days. So it's pretty cool, man. First time flying on a plane where I'm not like an infant. I was 4 years old the first time I flew on a plane, so I don't count that.
Yeah, I don't count that either.
I don't remember, you know?
It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? You gonna tell me what plane did I fly? Or
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I don't remember.
yeah.
It was pretty cool, man.
Sick.
I went to go see the Strokes. I went with my girl, so
How were the Strokes?
I'm not single anymore. But the Strokes were badass, bro.
Yeah. Did
They were
anybody else
sick.
play before, or is it just them?
I didn't know, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even gonna pretend that I really enjoyed it either. I was just kind of chilling, you know. So this is what happened, right? So in Colorado, there's a lot of fucking weed, right? Like, it's everywhere. They have dispensaries like we have 7-Elevens. Like, it's crazy, you know.
Is that crazy?
And they're really nice too. Like in California, or at least in SoCal, where I'm from, in Covina/Baldwin Park area, the dispensaries are always shady. One day they get raided, one week they're out, and then they come back, and it's not consistent, and it's only cash. Every dispensary I've gone to is like, don't take out your phone. They have signs everywhere like, don't take out your phone, blah blah blah. It's very quick too. Like the bud tenders they're not very like patient with you. They're very like, all right, what do you want?
Oh,
like,
really?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
So
very.
if a beginner or somebody who's barely trying to
It's
smoke
kind
weed-
of scary.
Oh shit!
It's kind of scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go with a buddy or just go with a friend that sells drugs and they also sell.
What do
weed.
you say if you don't know anything? Like, I want weed.
I mean, I guess you would be that guy, like, oh, what do you have? You know?
Yeah.
But, like, you could tell they don't want to give that service.
shit.
But then they still have their tip jar right there. I never tip none of those bitches over there, like,
Fuck
over
no.
here, because fuck that. Like, anyway. And they're very nice over there. Like, you walk in, and the one I went to, Vols has gone to that one. So I guess it's, like, a little famous one. Vols replied to mine.
He's been in Colorado?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So Vols has replied to mine, to my story, and he was like, hey, I've been there before. It's fucking sick. And I was like, oh, sick. Like, cool.
Oh shit!
And you go, like, they sell merch. I bought a hoodie. It's called Rocky Mountain High. That's the name of the place. So shout out Rocky Mountain High in downtown Denver.
Oh, shit.
I mean, not that I'll get them any business, but if you're ever in Denver and you smoke weed, go to Rocky Mountain High. They have everything there. They have
That's
merch too.
crazy.
I bought a hoodie. I was like, oh, this is fucking sick, you know? And they're very nice. Right away, as soon as you walk in, like, oh, I just need to see IDs. Obviously, basic shit, you know?
Yeah.
Pull up, and then everyone asks you. It's like they're specialists. I know it sounds dumb, but it's true. Like, what are you looking for today? Like, what do you like? Or blah, blah, blah. Like,
Oh shit!
so it's pretty cool,
Sounds
you know?
developed, huh?
Yeah, it's like, it's developed, exactly.
That's how it should be.
Exactly. It's
Everywhere,
a business, right?
yeah.
Every business should be like that. And they're like, oh, like, feel free to post us on Instagram, tag us, blah, blah, blah. Where it's like over there, like, you can't take your phone out right here in California. At least the ones I've been to, like, you don't take your phone out, you know?
Shit.
Yeah. So it's really cool. So I got some edibles and, like, some actual weed. And a funny story, because you talked about the openers and the Strokes. This is why I don't really know who they were. So I was with my girl, right?
Yeah.
And then I got like these little chewy, gummy fucking edibles, right? They're 10 milligrams. Like it's like a little
Gummy bears?
kinda more gummies than gummy bears. And they're 10 milligrams. And I don't know. I don't think you can measure how strong an edible is because 10 milligrams, like, that sounds like nothing, but I'm getting to it. I grabbed the edibles and we go back in our car. We rented a car. We rented a BMW. It's fucking nice. A fucking 2019, like an SUV style BMW. It's fucking nice as fuck, you know? And I asked my girl, I was like, how many should I take? Should I take one? And then she's like, no, take more because you have a tolerance, which is true. Like right here, I've always said edibles never hit me. And it's because it's true, not because I'm showing off. It's just true. I don't know if it's because I'm a big guy or I don't know how it works, but edibles here never hit me. I remember I was with Kenneth here one time. Shout out Kenneth. We went to one in Azusa. And then I asked the girl, I was like, I need an edible. I was like, they never hit me. And I told her, I was like, she was like, well, how strong do you want it? And I told her a Joey Diaz quote. I told her, I want to see the devil. Like, I want one strong, you know? And she gave me like this Rice Krispie bar. And she was like, eat 1/4 of it. And I was like, okay, cool. Fucking, we get to Kenneth's car. I eat all of it. Like, I don't give a fuck. And it didn't hit me, bro. Like, at all.
Man, if I got an edible and somebody told me to eat 1/4 of it, I would just tell me, like, cut me the size there because I don't know what the fuck is 1/4.
It's a half of a half. It's a half of a half.
All right, that's too much.
Yeah.
Too much math there.
Too much math, yeah. So it's like half and then a half. But I agree, too much. Hey, too much, huh? Yeah.
Just have the size ready.
Yeah, we're not in Miss Strong's algebra class, you know? That's who I had in service this freshman year. She had big-ass titties. Shout out Miss Strong and her titties. And then...
She listens to it.
Yeah. So then my girl said, nah, take more because they're small. And I was like, all right, cool, fuck it. I took 4. Right? And then we go to this, like, sports store where it's kind of like a Pro Bass shop, but it's, like, something they have over there. It's like their version of, like, Pro Bass. I'm not saying they don't have Pro Bass over there, but something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's fucking huge. It's 3 stories. They have elevators in the stores. Oh, they sell everything. They sell kayaks. They sell golf clubs. They sell, like, boats. Like, they sell literal speedboats. It's fucking anything outdoors is there. Oh, speedboat. Right? It's fucking dope-ass store. They also had... I bought a cool little Colorado shirt. It was like a little dog with the Colorado flag. That's cool. Dope. Like, badass store. I'm in line. No. I went to go take a piss. I take the elevator, and I'm taking a piss, and I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of high. Because some dude was like, hey, I like your Jordans. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. And then when I said thanks, man, I was like, ooh, I'm kind of high. And I was like, I'm chilling, though. I'm good, you know? The concert's 2 hours from then. And then I get off the elevator, and we're in the line. Diana's like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's start driving because Red Rocks, we want to see it. It's a park. It's a park in itself. Like, it's worth getting there early and seeing it.
Looks like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. And then we go, and I'm in the line, and I'm sitting down, and Diana's talking to me, like, just talking to me, and then I'm just like, I just stop, like, listening, and then I'm just like this, and I'm like, and I tell her, and I'm like, oh, I'm fucked up. And then she goes, oh, my God, are you really fucked up? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. So now I start getting paranoid, like, three stories. Where the fuck is the exit? Where do we park? Like, not good. And I feel my heart beating. And it's the thing, like, I know I'm not going to die. I didn't do coke. I didn't do nothing. It's not going to kill me, right? So I know that paranoia is all in my fucking head, you know? And I'm just faded. And I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here. And then the cashier was trying to get everyone to open a credit card, so he was taking extra long. And I'm just like this, like, I'm fucked up. And then it's our turn to pay, and the guy's trying to talk to me. And then I tell Diana, talk to this guy. I can't talk to this guy right now. And then he goes, oh, yeah, blah, blah. And then Diana, she's nice. So she's, like, trying to talk to this dude why she doesn't want a credit card. And he's finding a solution to every reason, right? And I just go, honestly, bro, we're not from here. I don't want a credit card. I really need to take a shit. Could you just ring us up? And I just told him that. Like, I didn't yell at him, but I was just like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
What was his reaction?
Like, oh, yeah, for sure. He was like, well, I hope you enjoy it, blah, blah. Yeah. And I was like, sick, man, thank you. And I still gave him a great survey, by the way, because I do respect him pushing his margins, you know? But anyway. And now I'm like, I'm going to be fucked up for this concert. Because this is just the beginning of the high. We're on the freeway, and it's even worse. Like, I have the AC full on blast, and I'm fucking sweating. Like, sweating. Diana's driving, obviously. And Diana, like, she makes it worse by, like, every second. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, yes, I'm okay. Just stop asking me if I'm okay. Because that makes me not okay, you know? And then we're just there. And then we're like, all right, fuck it, we're at the concert. Like, at least I get to sit down, you know, and just chill and be outdoors. Fucking stairs, bro. Steps. It's a hike. It's a hike. And I'm fucked up. And I'm like, fuck. And then we get there, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Shout out cigarettes, saving lives always, you know? And no one ever talks about how many lives cigarettes saves, you know? And then I'm just like smoking, and I'm still fucking high. And then it's time to go up. Dude, it is insane, the fucking hike that it is. It's so insane, it's fucking sobered me up, you know? I'll show you a picture of how insane it is, right?
Damn.
So you see this picture. This is where it starts. It just starts like this, like a regular hike, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now we're up here.
Oh, I did see it. Yeah,
Now we're
you
up
had posted
here.
it.
It's
Oh,
a fucking
shit.
hike.
It's
Look,
like
this is it. This is it right here.
Oh shit.
Zoom in. So, maybe he's just a fat ass or he's never hiked before, right? Blah, blah, blah. Look at these bitches trying to catch their breath on the stairs. I didn't even notice. I did not take a picture of them as a joke. I had to zoom in, by the way, guys. I took a picture of the scenery because it's fucking beautiful. We started all the way down here. You can't even see it in the camera anymore. The hike is fucking crazy. And look at these fucking girls just trying to catch their breath. I don't even know who these girls are. It's fucking insane. So it's bad. Like, even like the locals, you can tell where they're from. They're pink. They're not even white anymore. They're just pink. That's how white they are. Like, they were even like out of breath, and my high ass is just like fighting for my life. There, you know?
You went to an Uncharted
Dude,
mission.
yes. And then Diana was like, "Do you want to take a break? Do you want to take a break?" And I was like, "Nah, I just want to get this shit over with." You know what I'm saying? Like, before my legs freeze, because I started like my legs were kind of starting to freeze. That's how high I was. Every step I had to take was like I had to force myself because my body wasn't working the way I wanted it to. That's how high I was. And then we got there. And that's why when you asked about the openers, it was already nice. My high was already good. I was already leveled. But I was so just like still high that I was just like the openers. And then as soon as the strokes come out, boom, I focus. And I'm like, hell yeah. And it's beautiful up there, dude. Like, you can see stars and shit, like actual stars. Like, beautiful. There's no smog. There's no LA smog. Like, you can see stars in the sky, and it's really beautiful. And then the strokes just started, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm good. And then before the stroke started, I got a hot dog. So I ate the hot dog that helped me. I was like, maybe I was just hungry, you know? Mm-hmm. So that shit was fucking sick, man. Shout out the Strokes. They were fucking awesome. Julian Casablancas is great. He's really...
They play the hits?
Yeah, but a lot of songs that like real fans knew. Like, even I knew. And like Diana too was like, oh, you know this song? And I'm like, yes, babe. Like, I'm a Strokes fan. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I grew up on the Strokes too, just as much as I did on the Killers. It just so happens that I love the Killers more. But she was always shocked, like, I'm like, oh, you know this song? And I was like, yeah. Well, my girl was more into it. That was like, you could tell that was like the highlight of her life. Like, she was like so excited. This is the first time she'd ever seen him.
Oh shit.
She had seen him before, but they opened for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, okay.
So it was, they only played their hits. They played like 5 songs, and that was it.
Oh, shit.
So this is like the first time seeing them, their concert. She was really like pumped, and she was trying to record, but I was like, here, I'll record for you. Like, you enjoy the concert, like, I'll record. But it was fucking awesome, man. Red Rocks is fucking cool. It's beautiful, dude.
Like, nice. We had seen it in Bill Burr's special, right?
Yes, that's how I knew it as.
That's like, oh shit, that's where Bill Burr performed when you showed me.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So it was fucking beautiful. It's crazy how nature is just like that. Like that, it's a mountain.
It's perfect. It was
it's
made
a mountain.
For it almost.
It was made for it almost. But isn't that crazy? I was walking down. I was hiking up where it gets a little tight, and there's still steps, right? Obviously, there was some construction to lead people to the stage. Yeah. And then the mountains are like right next to you, like this. Like the mountains right next to you, like this. And then I told Diana, I was like, what's to stop nature to just be like, fuck these ants and just collapse on all of us? I was high as fuck. I was thinking about that. I was like, I wasn't scared that it wasn't happening because I know it wasn't going to happen. Because even if I have bad luck, I know these fuckers behind me don't have bad luck. Yeah. And the fuckers in front of me don't have bad luck. So I was like, whatever. But I just stayed, like, isn't that crazy? Like, what if nature just said, fuck you? Like,
nature is crazy.
It is. It has they don't care about you at all.
That's why you see all the little Chinese kids getting stuck in between places that you never thought they would be stuck in, you know?
Yeah, like just a soccer team traveling somewhere.
They get stuck like in the mud, like the whole bus.
Yeah, and then that's the fucking crazy part where it's like there is no mercy from nature. Like,
what are What are some pros and cons that you take from Colorado?
If you're not in Colorado Springs or in Denver, it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's maybe because I'm not from there, so no disrespect to anyone from Colorado. Your state is beautiful, but it's just like
You're just talking about what you visit.
from what I've seen, like you get off the Denver airport and you drive for a cool minute before you get to Colorado Springs, which is where our Airbnb was, and it's just a lot of houses getting built.
Damn.
And then, but I talked to the guy who dropped us off, and he was like, in 40 years this is gonna be like a whole city. And I was like, I bet, I guarantee it, you know, because if you gotta sell homes, even if they're cheap, like which they are, they say they're starting at $300,000, which is fucking insane. Like brand new homes, 300 to 400. They gotta build something to keep those people there or to sell them. You know what I'm saying? So I truly believe that like they'll have something there. You know. Yeah. They'll have something there.
That's crazy.
Just like Vegas. I mean, Vegas was a desert, and look at it now, you know? So they built... We can build as human beings, you know?
Yeah.
We can make it awesome, which I truly believe in like 40 years, there'll be like a whole strip there. And
fuck yeah.
everything. So good for the people getting in there now. But, yeah, that would be like a con. Another one would be...
How's transport? Oh, well, you guys had transportation.
Yeah, we rented a car because we were like... At first, I was like, let's just Uber it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, I'm there for 5 days.
That shit adds up.
If it was just 1 day or 2 days, maybe. But then I was like, nah, because the little trips, like, oh, let's go get In-N-Out or whatever. Like, you still got to, like, I'm not going to Uber it to In-N-Out and Uber it back. So then I was like, fuck it, we'll just get the BMW. We rented it. I was like, I want to get something fun, you know? Something I've never driven before. So transportation was cool. I do like there's no traffic. Like,
oh, shit.
Dude, even when we got to downtown, the traffic was, like, fucking laughable.
Really?
Yeah.
Even like in peak, like at 5 p.m.?
Yeah, it was like 4.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Kind of want that.
And I'm like, damn. I'm like, cool. Like, I'm chilling, you know? And then, so that's beautiful. And there's not a lot of cops, I noticed, that I didn't see. I saw like one cop there.
I'm pretty sure it isn't. What gangs do they have, you know?
Yeah.
All they're gonna get is like some crackhead in an RV.
Yeah, like we saw like crackheads and homeless people, but it wasn't like that like here.
They still have manners over there.
Yeah, exactly. Like
they still open the door for you.
Yeah. And then I was just like, oh, like this is kind of nice. The guns are cool. We went to a shooting range. Shout out Magnum shooting range.
Shout out Magnum.
The nicest fucking people there. Like they didn't make you feel stupid. They didn't make you feel like, oh, like you don't know, like, you know, like nothing like that. Awesome. So fucking sick.
That's cool.
I shot AR-15s. I shot Glocks. Everything was fucking fun. So
how was that experience?
Loud but fun. Like shooting a gun like at a shooting range is like so fun. It's like,
is that adrenaline running, or it was more?
It's
like
just like fun. It's like a big toy.
Like an arcade almost. Like
it's like a big toy, and I'm like pointing the gun. And then the guy's like, I had the AR, and he was like, I was like, how is it? And he's like, loud, but easy to shoot.
Did he give you?
He had me hold it with fucking one hand. He was like, just put it against your chest.
Did he give you any recommendations on like why people like it?
Yeah, so this is what I'm getting to it right now. It was fucking crazy. So I'm shooting this AR, and he puts the target all the way back. And it has like a little sight. Not a laser.
It was like 50 meters away. Which is far.
Not a laser.
It's like 50, right?
Yeah, not a laser, but it's a sight.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, shoot it. It's going to be loud, but it's going to be easy. Boom, hit that shit right in the head. Easy. And then boom, hit it in the heart. Easy. Like, I felt like fucking Bloodsport, like John Wick, you know? And then I told the guy, I was like, this is so easy to shoot. It's fucking crazy. And he was like, yeah. He's like, I'm not trying to get political with you, which he didn't. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
And he was like, but this is why politicians target this gun a lot, because it's so easy to shoot for beginners. And then he was like, that's a gun you would choose to shoot up a school.
Damn.
And I was like, damn.
That's
and in
cool.
my head, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like, you would. It holds 20 fucking rounds. Fucking goes as fast as your finger goes. And it's easy to shoot. And it's fucking light. It doesn't spring back on you. He had me hold it up against my cheek. And I told him, like, wait, it's going to fucking bounce back on me. He's like, no, it has a spring where it does that from the inside, so it doesn't bounce. There's no bounce back. And I'm shooting it, letting it fucking rip, and it's not hitting my cheek whatsoever.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Which an AK would, right?
Yeah, because they shoot back, and obviously those guns, like, and then he was like, yeah, that's why like these guns are so notorious, because they're so easy to shoot. And so that's why a kid, they find it in his dad's closet, and they go shoot up the school, and they kill like fucking 8 people.
Fuck.
Even with bad aim, like little kids, I'm like, fuck. So like I get it, And he's like, and imagine if you had a laser on that shit, and then he brings out a laser and he puts it on the barrel, or under the barrel. And then he's just like, don't even look through the sight. Like, just shoot. Point at the laser and shoot.
Shit.
I was fucking shooting it with one arm like I'm fucking Scarface. And I'm hitting wherever I'm pointing easily. Fucking reloading is easy. You press a button, the mag slides out. Put another mag in.
So the whole what's it called? The whole cycle of an AR-15, anybody could do it?
Anybody can shoot it. Anybody can shoot it.
But also the loading and
The
stuff?
loading, yeah. So the loadings, which I talked to Eric. Hey, man, crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Eric.
Shout out.
I told him like it was kind of hard loading the magazine, because you got to press it down, and then the other bullet pushes that bullet down, and then you keep putting it. It was hard. And then he was like, yeah, Glocks are known for they being hard to load. He's like, everything else is perfect, though. And I was like, oh, sick, yeah. So they are hard to load, Glocks.
Oh shit.
I had a Smith & Wesson. I don't know exactly which one. And they were easy to load.
Yeah.
It's just like, and then the dude, and I'm struggling with the Glock to load it, right? I'm new, dude. Like, I'm struggling, and the dude comes in. So they leave you alone after they tell you the rules. They're like, are you good? And I was like, yeah, just leave us alone, And he fucking grabbed him the clip. This fool with one hand, for one bullet, his grip on the fucking mag, and then his thumb just loading it. Así con una mano, easily, fool. Like how you tie your shoes, that easily. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Diana was like, wow, like that's so, like, it makes me feel stupid. And the guy was like, oh, I was a cop for 30 years. Like, don't even feel bad. Like, it's cool. Like, and I'm like, damn, that experience, Damn. Yeah, it was funny too. Diana was shooting her Glock, and then she was doing good, and she got excited. They have an orange line, like a tape. Past that orange line, you don't bring your gun out. Like, you shoot, you point it to shoot, and that's it. You put it on the thing, and that's it. Oh, shit. And then she gets excited, and she goes, yeah, I did. And she turns around, pointing the gun at the guy. And the guy goes, no, don't do that. He goes, put it on the table. So she got excited, she jumped, and she pointed it at him. And then she was like, no.
That's scary.
Yeah, he goes, you still got 2 rounds in there. So she pointed a loaded gun at the instructor for like half a second. But still, they're trained to like, no,
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She was like, sorry.
Almost like, American Sniper them.
Yeah, for real. Some dumb shit like that. But
that's cool.
Yeah, Colorado was cool, dude. But I missed you, man.
Yeah, I miss you too.
It was
a little awkward right here.
I got a few questions for you,
What's
man.
up?
So how was that episode doing it by yourself?
It was a little weird at first. I didn't explain it in the episode, like where it was like awkward because there was no noise. And then
yeah, you described me as noise. Thank you.
It was more like there's somebody to talk to, or like somebody like putting some music when it's just by myself. And then also I was like kind of like rushing with time too. It was more like, to go to work, it's not as fun, I mean, it was fun recording, but you do need another person there, like to make it fun, even funner, like.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I made it work.
No, you made it work, man, and I want to tell you, like, I'm proud of you that you did it by yourself. That was fucking sick. You. I was listening to it with El Ka. Yeah. Shout out Jose, man, for picking me up from the airport at 3 p.m. I'm sure that was not fun. So, man, I bought him his boiling crab. He loves boiling crab. So I was like, you know what? Let's go to boiling crab. Go where the fuck you want. But anyway, we were listening to it, and he was like, no, like it gets better later. Watch. And I was like, see, I'd already listened to it. Thank you. I got sick over there my last day, by the way, but I'm better now. I think I had COVID, actually.
Oh, shit.
Because the morning we left for the airport, Diana had bought a Monster for that day. And I drank the Monster, and I didn't really taste it.
Oh, shit.
But I'm not a pussy, so. And yeah, the episode was good, man. You did a good job. I liked your bit about the fashion. So shout out Gio for that subject.
Oh yeah.
That made the episode. So
and we just kind of rolled through it.
Yeah, so it was fucking sick, dude. I'm sure it's not easy. And I was this close to doing one by myself, but I kind of asked you, but you didn't let me. So.
Well, the thing is more like. Because then it's going to look like, oh, like, they're not even together no more, like.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to add some, like, mystery. and make. But it's fine. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really fight you on it, right?
Nah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know.
For me, it was more like when I go on vacation, you'll do one episode by yourself.
Yeah. So you want to keep it a minimum where we do one by ourselves.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Unless it's like forced, like emergency 911 where Koba or me have to do an episode with somebody.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Fucking go for it.
So it was sick, man. What else did you feel about it?
It kind of put me in a perspective where you have to develop these new ideas right on the spot. Because I don't know you remember, but I was talking about like the stupid ass King Tut conspiracy, the fake one. That wasn't on no until fuck it, like the grasshopper one. Well, the grasshopper one I had written it like a long time ago.
It's
but
funny.
I had never taken it out like that.
They are loud at night.
Yeah. But I had never like wrote like they're on
coke.
They're on coke or like fucking having party night. I just said in my notes like like grasshoppers are like pretty active.
Yeah.
But during that moment in that spot of the podcast, it was more like, oh shit, like let me twist it up a little. So I think it does let you get creative more, like where I'm not Koba, but like
you'll try something.
Force, you know?
Did you see it as like now I get to try something I haven't been able to try, or do you feel like you always get to try something you haven't tried?
I always get to try something. I never feel like
they held back.
Yeah, I never feel held back at all. Like I can't take this idea out. Like it was more like you're just put on a spot basically.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's good actually. I feel that's why I want you to do it later on, like when I go on vacation or something. Like that way it opens up more like the imagination.
Did it make you feel like you still want to do podcasts by yourself one day, like your soccer one and shit like that, or
obviously? But I still want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously with off topic.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it did kind of open to an eye, or like it will be fun to have a soccer podcast by myself. You know.
Yeah.
Later on.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. So. But it's different. It's not the same actually.
Yeah, I bet that shit was fucking sick, dude.
Yeah,
so,
but I hope you guys enjoyed it too as well. Like,
I mean, the thing is, that just kind of shows like we're not gonna let these people down, you know?
Yeah, like I mean, I challenge everybody toe to toe. Like
I posted that too.
Yeah, he posted it. Like, but we really mean it. Like,
and we mean it in a respect. Like, I'm curious. Like, I want to see Viva Con Huevos do an episode by itself. I want to see Jesus do an episode by itself. I want to see like Ponte las Pilas too. Like, they're pretty funny. Like, I want to see. Like I'm curious. It's just curiosity.
You don't want to see the one perspective of them.
And I even put it on the caption. I was like, it's a respectful like challenge. Mm-hmm. But and I mean it's fine. It's not like everyone sees our shit and all our posts, you know. But I'm really interested in seeing that because a lot of the podcasts I started listening to, Bill Burr, Mark Maron, they're all with one guy.
Chris D'Elia,
Mark Maron, yeah.
Mark
Maron doesn't always have guests, you know.
He doesn't.
So I was just like, man, like that kind of just shows that we always talk like that's the cloth we're cut from. Well, you showed it that day.
Yeah, I know you have it in too as well, you know.
Yeah, respectfully, I do. Honestly, I think I would do great by myself too. Like I would not even be nervous to be honest with you.
So this means we're just separating, guys, and
so we're quitting. Yeah, we broke up like the old thumbnails. We broke up.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah. So it was fucking sick, dude. And but now we're back. You know, obviously nothing beats this. I think
nothing beats Cali.
Nothing ever beats us being together, and doing a podcast together. Like nothing does that. Yeah, it's good to be back, bro. So. Yeah, should we do some current events?
We do. Oh, you know who's been getting roasted lately, so?
Logan Paul?
No. Oh. The brothers.
Which brothers?
The Washington kids. Yaritza.
I don't know who those fools are.
The fools have been getting roasted over the chicken nuggets.
I don't even know who those fools are.
Oh, they're singers. But yeah, I mean, they only had like 2 hits, honestly. They're not, I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, I guess people like them, but they got roasted even more, I think yesterday or today. So the thing is that they've been getting roasted so much.
Yeah.
That the parents are mad and shit. They're mad. They're saying that, it's not our fault that our parents didn't raise us like.
Oh, they threw the parents under the bus?
They did, actually.
Yeah.
And then she was, the girl, she was trying to make it seem like,
they're from San Diego, no?
They're from Washington.
Oh, they just performed in San Diego. I saw.
Yeah, they
had like maybe that's why I thought they had the Padres.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like that little lesbian chick, right?
Yeah. So,
how about how I almost said dyke and then I caught myself?
So basically, they were trying to.
I just said it. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway,
she was trying to make it seem like, oh, like, we don't like getting bashed like this. Like when I was poor, I would eat Mexican food.
Oh, when you're poor, when you have no choice.
But she made it seem like,
basically saying that.
Like poor people eat Mexican food.
Yeah, no se pobres, you know.
Yeah, and so now people are fucking eating roasting or more. Like they were getting out the loop, and now they're even fucking more.
Yeah. It's like when Ozzy Osbourne's wife went on The View when Trump was running for president the first time, and she was like, "Oh, if you get Mexicans out of the country, who's gonna wash your toilets?" And then the other people in the show were like, "Wait, no, like you said it." She goes, "No, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant." I'm like, "You fucking fool! You just shot yourself in the foot."
I remember.
Like, you fucking idiot.
And then another girl was like,
"No." They made her feel stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, like fuck, food, just shut the fuck up,
dude. Like my dad is like, I mean, we're not rich, obviously, but like, my dad still eats what he eats when he grew up. Like, my girl's dad too. Like, they'll ask him, like, "Do you want Starbucks? Do you want fucking? We're going to this restaurant."
People just get used to their food.
She just likes it.
Yeah.
Fucking the homegirl Vanessa's dad too. Like nopales and fucking like that's the shit they eat.
My dad doesn't eat.
Your dad's very picky with food.
Yeah, he doesn't eat fast food like at all. Like he never eats like no fast food at all.
Yeah.
Nothing processed.
Yeah, like, but that's like, it doesn't mean like your dad's fucking broke. It just means like that's just how they like it. Yeah, so these fools are stupid. Like,
so they were just getting out.
What's the name of that group?
Yaritza y su esencia.
Okay, so let me tell you something, Yaritza.
And
whatever the fuck.
And those chicken nuggets.
So I gotta say something to these people. Yaritza, whatever the fuck they're called. You are alienating both people because the non-Mexicans that listen to you because they get a Mexican side / perspective of music from you. But you're bashing that side. So now you're alienating that crowd. Where like, oh wait, that's not real Mexican shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the actual Mexicans or Hispanic people that listen to you, you're alienating them because you're disrespecting that culture. So then who the fuck are you left with?
Your family.
Nobody. Like, you have nothing. Your family's not going to pay your bills. You have no fan base after that. I'm not saying they're going to fucking be in the streets, but let me just say this. You're too brown for the white kids and too white for the brown now, you know? Now you're stuck in that weird middle where you shot yourself in the foot, and you deserve that. You should have explained it better.
And maybe
I don't believe in canceling. I'm not saying you should be canceled and no one should ever fucking post you or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying your actions have consequences, and being stupid has consequences, and you guys were fucking stupid, and that's all I gotta say.
And I think it just falls into that perspective. You just weren't fit for the moment, you know, because a lot of people are blaming, oh, like they don't have managers, you know, like why don't you
have managers?
Why? Well,
you don't have to. I mean, go ahead.
But if that's the case, if you're saying, why didn't you have a manager? If you feel like they needed one, you know, or they think they needed one, why didn't you have one? Now all of a sudden you're blaming because we don't have managers, we don't have people that are telling us what to say.
What to say? Yeah. So then
it's like, bro,
then you're all gonna
one
be
of us
lying.
25.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna buy that bullshit. Like
you're a grown man.
Like you guys said what you said, you know, like. I remember when I'm 16, 17, like, I wasn't much sure like how it was now, but
and I never heard of them, honestly. I don't know that scene.
They're not that big. They only had like 2 songs.
Yeah,
and the only reason also because they've been like in the moments because they've been collabing with other artists.
But they all collab though.
Yeah, so
yeah. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I don't hate them, but it's like you're just an idiot, and there's consequences to being an idiot. There is no. You can only claim ignorance for so long, you know. Like, hey, I'm sorry I ran over 3 people and killed them all, but I didn't know how to drive. All right, well, then maybe you should stop driving. Hey, I'm sorry I said something stupid. We don't have a manager. Well, then maybe you should get a manager or stop talking.
Yeah.
You know, there's a solution for everything.
And mistakes like that don't happen with the artists either. You know?
It's stupid,
when do you really hear, like, somebody go to a foreign country?
And it's my thing, right? This is my problem, too. They do Mexican music. So if you're really not in tune with Mexican culture, then don't fucking buy it off of it. Don't do it. Go rap. Yeah. Right? Go sing about fucking clubs or partying. Like, go do pop music. But you're doing Mexican culture, and then you're saying you don't fuck with it, so only when it makes you money you fuck with it, or you relate to it, then fuck you, you know?
Or only in the U.S. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
It's fucking ridiculous.
And then one of them said that Washington has better food than Mexico.
I've never been to Washington.
He literally said more sazon than Mexican food.
Dude,
What do you think about it?
I've never been to Washington,
That
but he's a
face
fucking
just
idiot.
says a lot.
He's just an idiot. That dude sounds like
It's
stupid.
the oldest one too.
And that's the thing. Like, I want to talk to these people and be like, what were you thinking? Like, there are some things that you, not even in a PC way, you're just a fucking idiot. You offended a lot of people. And I don't give a fuck, fool. Like, you know me. I'm not a fucking full-on paisa, hey, let's go to los bailes and let's fucking... I'm not like that, right? We're not like that.
What is that even about?
Yeah, but it's not about that. But let me just reiterate. But I'm very proud of my culture, and I'm very proud of being Mexican-American and having Mexican blood in me, full Mexican blood. My parents were immigrants. Like, I'm proud of that shit, 100%. How am I going to go on an interview and be like, oh, my dad never taught me how to be Mexican? Like, what the fuck, you know? Like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
My name is Esteban Rafael Razo Reyes. Like,
just say, I don't know, just say good things. Make it up. I don't know.
make
If
it
you
up,
have to.
dude. Fucking bullshit. Some things you just keep to yourself, dude. Even if they're the truth, it's a fact of life.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right? Let's say I have a fetish where I like a girl to dress me up as a clown and fuck me in the ass. I'm not gonna say that shit in fucking public. Sometimes shit you just have to keep it to yourself. Yeah. If you're a no fucking sabo kid, then just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't fucking tell everyone, and then it'd be like, wait, why do white people and Mexicans hate us now? Like, you just fucked it up, you know. But yeah, man.
Have a hot take. Not let's leave these kids alone because they already took too much of our time.
But anyway, guys,
we got our shit done.
Keep doing your thing, guys.
Yeah.
You'll bounce back. But
And
you guys are
you're invited to off topic. You know, if you want to make it up.
Yeah.
Better hit 1 million views in that.
Gonna be the only fucking podcast they're invited to now. Ya no queda de otra. That should be our thing. We should just get people that are canceled. Our next episode with R. Kelly, and after that, we're having Harvey Weinstein on, and then after that,
like we just become the most hated podcast.
Yeah, just the canceled network. That's a Bill Burr joke, by the way.
That's funny, actually.
Yeah.
Have a hot take.
What's your hot take, brother?
Shit. All right, I'm gonna drop it right now. Taylor Swift better than Karol G.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's the hot take? That's not a hot take. It's the fact.
It's a fact? All right. It's a fact.
You know what? Let's do a little experiment. Talk about a little bit about Karol G.
I don't know too much about it. I just know that only a certain region listens to her. Not the whole world, though. That's where I'm going on. Taylor Swift has better numbers.
Let's see.
Overall.
Keep talking.
Like like everybody fucking listens to Taylor Swift, you know? Even Jimmy Lozano, our Mexican head coach, he even did a TikTok with one of her songs. That's badass, actually. But anyways, I don't even have to look at Amber's numbers, to be honest. I think they're up there, right? You can just check a YouTube video.
Hold on, that's not what I'm looking up. No, not numbers. And numbers that Taylor Swift wins.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Look at all these writers and producers.
Damn. And you could check that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Taylor Swift,
Let me see.
she writes her own fucking music. Look, I'll tell you this. Look, I'm not saying all the time, but she's known to, like,
yeah.
You know? Let's see. Song
I
credits.
didn't know that either. I just knew she was badass, but not that much, you know?
One person written by.
Oh, shit.
Like, that's what I'm saying. And this is what I tell people. That's talent. Writing your own shit and putting it out there, that's fucking talent. And I'm not hating on Karol G. Y'all have her on, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, like, she just filled up
you like her. She was on WrestleMania. That's cool and everything, you know?
She was cool. Like, she just filled up the Rose Bowl, too. Like,
but numbers-wise, I'm not even going to look at numbers because Taylor Swift's way bigger.
Taylor Swift fucking filled up the SoFi Stadium, too.
Easily. Taylor Swift made computers freeze with how hard it was to buy tickets.
That's crazy as fuck.
And this is what I always tell people, too. Andrew Schultz got in trouble when he said, oh, Taylor Swift has more hits than Beyonce. And I kind of think she does, too. Because look how long Beyonce's been around. She's been around since I was a fucking first grader.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, Taylor Swift, like, she's been around, too, right?
Like 11 years.
But this is her peak. And her peak has been going on fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
And she's just so good, dude. Like, she's fucking talented as fuck. And she writes her music, and she's a performer also, right? She's flashy on stage, too.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. She fucking, she dances and sings, just like Beyonce, too, right?
Yeah.
But, like, it's just fucking crazy. Like, look at a Beyonce song, bro. Are you ready for all this, for this shit?
Now, you know what would be badass? Is Luis Miguel and Taylor Swift collab. Luis Miguel's badass, too.
Is he?
Fuck yeah. He's a legend. He's a.
Look at all these writers. Beyonce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for one fucking song, not even an album.
Damn. That's crazy.
So who's the GOAT, you know? And there's no GOAT. Like, it's fine. They're all different generations. But
one's going to impact many generations, though.
Beyonce, it's like, it's just one of those things where you have to kiss ass to make it.
Yeah.
Or to be taken seriously. Like, which is fine. But Beyonce, like, come on, man. You got a whole fucking room of writers, producers. That's what these big artists do. They're like, oh, we have a hot new beat for you. Like, oh, here you go. Sing this. Like, there's no
Drake do that?
There's no soul to that. Drake, yes, he has ghostwriters. So that's why a lot of people say like Drake's not the GOAT. And I don't always put importance in that. The reason I separate Drake from that is because Drake has been on top for a fucking more than a decade. After a while, you still gotta respect it. Like, okay, yeah, maybe he doesn't write every single song by himself, but there's a reason why he's on top, and I respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? And also longevity I respect. But yeah, that's why Kendrick, he says all these rappers sharing bars like it's a 2-man cell. You know, like they share bars like they're in jail. Like that's what Kendrick always says because Kendrick was a ghostwriter.
Oh shit.
He wrote for all these rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick writes his own music. If you go to an Eminem song right now, written by Marshall Mathers.
Oh shit.
Written by Kendrick Lamar, just one fucking person. Because they will not let anybody write for them. Because who the fuck can come up with an Eminem song besides Eminem? You see the crazy shit he said?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, nobody connects with him.
You can tell that's him.
Yeah.
You know? Like, stab you in the head whether you're a fag or less. Hey, fags, the answer is yes. Like, that's, who else comes up with that? And I'm not saying that's like the best thing ever, but like,
but it's a very unique style.
You can tell like that's him.
Yeah.
You know? So I give props to the writers, to the artists that write for themselves, you know?
They do deserve more respect, to be
yeah,
honest.
it's a flex. It's more of a flex. How about that? It's like a fighter that never took steroids and still won the belt.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, it's a little extra flex. Does it really matter at the end of the day? Maybe not in the record book, right?
But the real fans will know.
But the real fans will know. Exactly.
Yeah. Taylor Swift wins. She beats Beyonce and Karol G in only 1 week.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is fucking it right now.
Confirmed in the Andrew
and
Schultz
it's a lot of
podcast.
also, too, and I hate to say it, she gets a lot of hate because she's white.
That's what I was going to say. I was thinking about it, actually. Like, earlier, I was at Target, and I was like, wait. Because I was thinking about coming up with this shit right now. And then I was saying, like, wait, but why would people, like, argue it against? And I'm not thinking, because a lot of I'm going to say it right now. All the Karol G fans are dumb.
Dude, yeah,
they are.
Like if there's ever like a girl you're talking to and she's a Karol G fan, like, oh, she's a hoe. Like,
yeah, like literally. And then you say, like, say for example, I say, I like Taylor Swift. And somebody from another race will say, oh, fuck that white bitch, you know?
Yeah, like why?
Oh, wow, now you sound like a fucking
racist,
dork,
like
know?
a racist.
Yeah, you're a racist.
Not even, like
you're a dumb bitch.
But
you know?
yeah, you're just like a racist.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I'm not a Beyonce fan. I'm not a Beyonce fan because she's black. I don't give a fuck. Beyonce's beautiful. Like that's fine.
She's got some talent in her, you know?
Super talented. She's fucking amazing. She's beautiful. She dances. She sings. She choreographs. Amazing. 100%. Fucking Beyonce. Queen.
But when somebody takes that opponent, Karol G versus Taylor, I mean, that's all it's gonna be. Fuck that white bitch when some 200-pound bitch is gonna be telling me that. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why? Who does it matter that Taylor Swift's white? Who gives a fuck? She's a white little country girl. Cool, good for her.
She's conquered the world.
Yeah, like that's awesome. Same thing with Lorde too. Like Lorde, I'll put Lorde above all those chicks just because I prefer her music.
I know you do.
I will never say Lorde is bigger than anyone because she's not. It's not a fact. She's not bigger than Taylor Swift. She doesn't have those numbers. It's fine. But as a fan, I prefer Lorde more. And I'll even I'd rather go see Lana than Beyonce too.
Same.
And I'm not a big mark for Lana either. I know you are, but I would choose Lana over Beyonce. Just because Beyonce didn't affect my life as much as... She wasn't a soundtrack to my life as much as Lorde and Beyonce. I
don't remember one song from her.
And that's fine. Doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means that's not your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were going to slap me.
Nah, what the fuck? There's a little fruit fly right
I thought you were like... Flip my hat over, what the fuck?
Nah, fuck no. Be like, I love Beyonce, bitch. Just start, we break up because of that. But nah, man. Shout out Taylor Swift, dude. She's doing it, dude.
She is. I respect it. Like when I.
And I'm happy for her.
When I saw like friends on Instagram posting, I'm like, oh shit, like It looks legit, like badasser, you know? It looks like fun, actually.
It looks like the WrestleMania of events.
Yeah, like I would actually have fun in a Taylor Swift
Me too.
concert.
I would go to.
I wouldn't feel like endangered, you know?
Fuck no. Let's go to
like,
Taylor Swift concert.
Like Karol G concert, I feel like some ratchet ass bitches.
She's just trying to suck your dick.
We're throwing bottles, not her, but like
no, but fans.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I know. Yeah, that's funny how Karol G fans are stupid.
Yeah,
that is true, huh?
Yeah. Should we name it?
If you're a Karol,
should we name it?
Yeah, Karol G fans are dumb.
Make it controversial.
If you're a Karol G fan, like that's cool, but
she has cool songs.
But you would blow me at an Edward cinema.
In the restroom.
Yeah, no, in the movie, like while we're watching the movie.
Okay. Yeah,
and you know what, Karol G fans, you guys give great head. I bet. Like I bet it will be the best blowjob I've ever had in my life. So shout out Karol G. But yeah, Karol G fans are dumb. You know, but anyway,
that's just funny. Fuck, I gotta take a piss.
Dude, go take a piss, man. I want to talk about something a little more serious, not too serious, but as you guys know, we're big wrestling fans, and yesterday, Terry Funk passed away. Terry Funk was a legend in the territories, and he's more known as in the hardcore scene, right? He wrestled with guys like Mick Foley, and all these other guys. He was already an older gentleman. He was the original king of hardcore wrestling. So shout out Terry Funk. The one that really bummed me out was today, man. Bray Wyatt passed away today at 36 years old. And that's very fucking sad. I know he had kids. And we don't know why he passed away, but I don't think it matters right now. Man, I'm actually really sad right now. Dude, I've seen this guy for years. And yeah, I've seen him for years, and he's just such a cool wrestler. Like he had a cool little gimmick. He was like the modern Undertaker. I remember I had his shirt. Do you remember I had a shirt that had like a little borrego, and in the back it said seducer, accuser, abuser? Yeah, that's a Bray Wyatt shirt. Nah. That's a Bray Wyatt shirt, and I always liked Bray Wyatt. He had the cool thing. He'd come out to his song like "Catching Flies," and then he had the lantern, like.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a fan of him, but I do remember like growing up, like I was already in my late teens, but I remember watching him. But he would always.
But didn't he cool. Like even if you weren't a fan, didn't he like captivate you?
Oh, obviously
like,
you would stay right there and watch the entrance.
Like, who's this guy? Yeah.
Like, he was a great wrestler because you showed me like a couple matches where he's involved in, and he was a great performer. And it does suck that he passed away though.
It sucks that he passed away, and
got the news right now. You know,
we got the news, and I'm just really sad about that. And I was talking to my sister about it. She even said too that she feels really sad because we saw him. Like we saw all the WrestleManias we would get. Like he was always on there, wrestling John Cena, big fucking wrestlers. Like he was a big deal.
He was. He was, how old was he?
36, dude.
Oh, that's young.
It's fucking sad. So I don't know what it is. I don't want to make fake news that it was an overdose or a suicide. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, right now, I mean, we had like off-topic soldiers just like kind of
tell us, but I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, we won't share it, I guess, for now.
Yeah.
But I mean, we did get the news right away. Like, oh shit! Like,
it's really
sad. A lot
sad.
of people are sad. I mean, yeah.
So shout out to his wife JoJo and his kids. I don't know his kids' names because I'm not a weirdo. But
yeah, I mean,
shout out to them and
we
God
just
bless you guys
to his family.
And we're gonna do something a little different today for the end of the episode, but we'll keep that in mind. But Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. I'm a Firefly. We're here, you know. That's fucking sick. So shout out, guys. I hope the family does well. So
and he'll be in the WWE and the whole wrestling.
He's a legend forever.
Memories
Isn't
forever.
that crazy though? Like you know, the sad part is like you made it at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's I guess the sweet part, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like you made it.
At least you stay with that conscience.
See, you wrestled John Cena at WrestleMania 30. What the fuck is bigger than wrestling John Cena at WrestleMania? Like, come on, there's not a lot bigger than that, right? Like,
you could say you left the world at least with some huge accomplishments.
Yeah. So shout out to him. I just want to talk about that because we are wrestling fans, and I know we were gonna get questions about
and that. Yeah, a lot of people were actually impacted, and not only off-topic soldiers like people follow it, but like other friends and other platforms, and it's something we had to get covered today.
What is there? There's been like a celebrity or athlete or famous person death that kind of, I'm not saying made you cry or fucking roll over in bed, but like, what kind of bummed you out? Has anything ever bummed you out? Like, oh man, this fool.
I've never been like that, like how you said, like it just bums me out, but it more like surprises me or keeps me in shock. It was a soccer player. I think his name was Emiliano Salas. Your brother probably knows about it. It was like,
I'm sure he
It
does.
was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He was an Argentinian player. He had gotten signed from France to play in the Premier League, and of playing like it was like a big ass rainstorm, and he was on the plane. You could hear it on the phone. We should play the audio actually.
I don't want to hear.
No,
that.
like the last moments, like he's saying like on the phone call that he's feeling scared, but like everything's gonna be okay.
Ooh.
That there's a lot of turbulence, and like after like the plane flying from France to England, like
it crashed.
Yeah.
And they all died or just him?
It was him, the pilot, a few people. It was a private jet. But he was only like 20.
But they all died in the
jet. He was like 27 years old.
That's fucking sad.
And for sure he would have been playing in the he probably would have won the World Cup last year.
It's
honestly.
crazy too, like we were talking about that earlier when I was talking about going through Red Rocks and seeing the mountains, like, and I made a little joke like, what the fuck, what if nature just said fuck you? And it's like, not even just nature, like, what if life just fucking, what if like there is a God? What if the old man just calls you upstairs, it's your time, you know? Like, what do you do? Like, it's done already, you know? Like, that's the fucking crazy part about life. And it could just happen, you know? We could just be driving somewhere, some asshole cuts you off and you're fucking dead, you know? And that's the crazy part. It's like
how your pilot said there's more chances of you getting fucking ran over than
my pilot. There's fucking my girl was scared, bro. She was like nauseous. Even when we landed, she was kind of nauseous the whole day. But it was fine because the first day was just a rest day.
Yeah.
I was like, we have 5 days. We're not in a hurry. Not that we're not in a hurry, but we're chilling. And then the pilot's just eating Jersey Mike's. This big fat guy just eating Jersey Mike's. Like, and I asked him, I was like, hey man, like, can you eat a meal like before you fly? He's like, yeah, he's another day for work. He's like, he's another day of work for me. He's like, trust me. And I was like, because my girlfriend's a little scared. I didn't put her on the spot. She was like in the restroom. I was drinking my Starbucks, just waiting for them to call us in.
He was sitting next to you. How's that?
Just across us. I think he was just eating. He didn't want to eat on the plane.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it was. I don't fucking know why, right? But he's sitting across. You could tell he's a pilot because he has a suit and the tie, you know. And then I'm like, let me that. And he's like, I was like, oh, because my girlfriend's a little scared. He's like, nah. He's like, trust me. He's like, you have more chances of dying crossing the street than me failing you. He was like, it's like, you know. And he was like, do you believe in luck? And I was like, I do actually. I was like, and I think I have bad luck. He's like, the good thing is there's other passengers there and they probably don't have bad luck. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I know. And he was like, you guys will be fine. And then we walked out of the plane, and then the pilot was like, he was like, hey, he's like, you guys did a good job. Don't worry about it. So you'll be fine with the plane for sure.
And he has got a good pilot, you know, like
the reassurance was nice, you know, because I was nervous when they were calling us up.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna show it. I'm a man. I'm not gonna show it to my girl because if I'm nervous, then how's my girl gonna feel? You know, she's gonna feel even more nervous. Like we can't have two pussies crying, you know.
Fuck, I feel like I wouldn't even fucking feel my legs in that plane.
Oh, dude, I was walking in and my legs were like a little like spaghetti.
I hate it when that shit happens.
Yeah. That's how I felt on the edible.
Really?
Yeah.
I have the audio here. I know you want to listen to it.
All right. I mean, I guess listen to it, Bob. So, warning.
Well, hold up. I don't even have it ready.
It was pretty cool though. It's honestly cool flying. It's crazy that people can do that. You know, they just play it later.
I have it.
You got it?
Yeah. Well, it's in the video, but it'll show right here.
Why can't I hear it? That's sad. That's
like he was flying to Cardiff City with his new team, but
man, rest in peace to that guy. I hope.
He was young, 27.
That's why I have to believe in some sort of heaven or afterlife, where like, I hope that dude's like just doing something he loves right now. You know.
I mean, hopefully
it's fucked up. You know. Yeah. My thing is, I haven't met. I had a buddy who I do want to shout this out. Shout out to my boy Marco. I used to work with at Depot. He was really cool. He was badass. So he was cool. I used to work with him. He'd always talk about boxing. He was he was a boxer.
I saw, yeah.
And I just want to shout out his family and him. And he listens to the podcast. I gave him an off-topic sticker when they first came out.
Yeah.
And he died recently. And
it's weird actually because one of our coworkers just died.
I'm not crying, by the way.
Nah. One of my coworkers just died recently this past week too.
Yeah.
His name was Ernie, but he would listen to the Off-Topic podcast too. But yeah, he passed away last week, and I mean, you know, we send the best prayers to his family.
Yeah, and if you guys are man, I just I that's what I think. Like, I hope they could hear something. You know, I can't not believe that.
Yeah.
So Marco, like I said, we don't know what I'm not gonna say why he died. I'm gonna respect that, but honestly, like, just call out your friends, man. Like, call them out. Like, if you think your friend's doing something stupid or they're getting into stupid shit, like, let them fucking know, man.
Probably even if they're not doing anything, just check up on them.
Check up on them, and if they are doing something stupid, be like, hey, why the fuck are you doing that? What's wrong with you?
Don't be scared to call that out, because eventually you're gonna regret more not calling them out when they're not, you know.
Yeah, and then tell them you love them, and just be like, hey, like, what's up? Let's hang out, you know. Sometimes I hear that sometimes, like, I was listening to Joey Diaz podcast, and he's like, oh, the dead say goodbye to you before they die. He's like, I've had conversations where, like, oh yeah, I'll see you next week, and then Joey Diaz is like, that's a goodbye. Like, that's a goodbye. Like, oh, I open tomorrow, right? Isn't that what your boy told you?
The last thing he told me, like, oh, we said what's up, and like, oh, how's the podcast going? He was like, oh, I told him, yeah, we're still doing it, you know, we're not stopping. And then he said, oh, hell yeah, keep on killing it, bro. And then I was like, oh, you're here tomorrow? You're opening now? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be in the mornings here, but then, all right, I'll still see you. I'm like, oh shit.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a goodbye.
Yeah, I mean,
that's something, you know. So, man, just tell your people you love them and take care of them, and and you can't save everyone, right? Sometimes people are just doomed
or destined for it.
But yeah, man, just just do that, you know. Like, I think that'd be good, you know. So,
but yeah.
So honestly, like, I just think that's important, and with my friend Marco, I just felt like a little weird because, I used to talk to him a lot, and we would just talk about boxing, you know. So I thought that was always cool, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, rest in peace to him, and there was a GoFundMe that I posted, and I think they're doing like a get him answer, like a get together for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go and I'll buy some stuff that goes towards him. So yeah, guys, definitely tell people you love them, and take care of them and help them as much as you can, you know, because shit's fucking crazy, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, dude, should we wrap it up?
Look, we're gonna wrap it up. We didn't want to make it like
yeah,
sad
it's not
ending.
sad, you know.
It's just more like these things actually happened last week and this week, so
yeah,
it's crazy, you know.
So it's crazy, man.
So it was just the time we wanted to take. But thank you guys for listening. We hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
Yeah.
And yeah, Koba.
All right, I'm Koba the Gorilla, and you're HT, and we're out.
Tasting